Welcome to another album ranking, and today we are doing Ensiferum. Folk metal is one of my favourite folk metal bands of all time, mixing folk with melodic death. And I love pretty much all the albums, I love all the albums, even the new ones, pretty fucking cool. And today we're going to rank them from my least favourite to my favourite. Now, spoiler warning, my list isn't going to be like yours. I don't suck Yari's dick. So if you expect it to be exactly what you want, it's not going to be this list. This is my opinion, right? My opinion, So pop yours down in the comments below before people start screaming at me. What's your favourite Ensiferum album? What's your least favourite Ensiferum album? And everything in between. And let's go straight in with my least favourite. So coming in last is Two Paths. This is the only Ensiferum album I was kind of meh on. All the songs are kind of just war-related, and I get it. There's cool melodies in them, but the choruses just get kind of fucking samey and kind of boring, and even the singles I wasn't a fan of. It felt more like a Man of War album than an Ensiferum album, the amount that we talk about battles and fighting for what is right. And I was just kind of sick of it, I guess. Yeah, after the last couple of albums, which I really enjoyed, this one just felt like a big step down. I was kind of like, oh god, is it going to be like this? Because I don't know if I'm on board with Ensiferum after this, but Thalassic did kind of make it better. So, Two Paths, it got a bit samey. I wasn't biggest Ensiferum fan when it came out, and then when it came out, I was kind of like, I'm done with them now. So, it's a sour taste in my mouth, but re-listening to it, it's not bad, but it's easily the weakest for me. It's easily the weakest, so it is going here, I'm afraid. And that leads me on to the next one, which is Thalassic. Big step up, from this one and the rest, I really enjoy. This one's just falling a little bit short because some of the songs are they're good, but they're a bit, I don't know what the word is, cheesy for some of them, but I don't mind a bit of cheese. Rum, Women, Victory, I was kind of on the fence of, but now I really love it. Rum, Women, Victory! Now I love it. Andromeda! Andromeda is one of my favourite songs by them now. I love singing that. And the fucking long song, which I've forgotten. Cold Wind? No. Can't remember the long song's name. I'd have to look it up. But I'm lazy. I'm not going to do that. That's an amazing song. One of the last songs in the album. Yeah, it's great. I think it's a great album overall. It's a really fun album, and it's a grower. It's not a show, it's a grower. Keep playing this album, it gets better and better. And maybe in a year's time it'll be higher on my list, but because it's so new, it's going here. Had more fun with it than Two Paths, but I don't think it's as good as some of the others, so here it goes. Number 6, One Man Army! One Man Army, fun, frantic, great fucking album. Really love this album. The title track, One Man Army, yeah? Acts of Judgment and Heathen Horde. There's a lot of good anthemic-y kind of songs on this album, and I think it's miles better than the others that I mentioned. Well, maybe it's on par with Thalassic, but it's miles better than Two Paths, in my opinion. Miles better. The songs are more energetic, more fun, less samey than Two Paths, I thought. So yeah, I think it's a great album, great cover from a great band, and there's nothing bad to say about this one, I enjoy most of these albums. This one's a great album as well. It's just, there's others which are just way better. So let's get to those bad boys. Unsung Heroes is next. It feels like I'm going back in time, but we'll get to a weird part in a second. Unsung Heroes. Oh, that song, Unsung Heroes. I love the chorus in that. I love the chorus in that. And In My Sword I Trust has amazing chorus as well. I adore that one. Burning Leaves as well. Passion Proof Power. These next couple of albums, I fucking love. This is no different. It's one of the ones I absolutely love, and I wanted to put it higher, but I was kind of like, I'll save it. But yeah, I love the epicness of this album, and that might come true to my top 2, because I just love the epic albums by Ensiferum, and this is one of them, and it may rise higher, but nostalgia reasons I had to put some others higher, so yeah, I love this album. So it's going pretty high. Next up, Ensiferum, the debut. And this is when people start getting annoyed. The debut is next. It's a great fucking intense folk metal album But I prefer the epic albums by Ensiferum, not gonna lie. If you want like an epic, heavy folk metal album, 10 out of 10, you can do no wrong with the debut. You can do no bloody wrong. But I feel like it lacks epic songs. There's no long songs, there's no 10-minute songs. There's no kind of choruses I want to sing out, like a couple of other albums where I can sing the songs out. But all the songs are good on it. Token of Time is a great one. Little Dreamer Battle Song. There's good songs on here, but it just doesn't have like an epic feeling like some other albums I'll get to. It's just a really fucking intense, heavy folk metal time, and if you love that, you'll love this album and have it won, which most people do. But I don't think it's as good as some of the others. I just don't. And, hate me all you want, because it'll be funny. But, yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 for what it is. But my personal taste, I prefer epic stuff, so this is going here. So Iron is next. Exactly what I said for the first one, but I think this is a bit better. Some of the songs on here I love a bit more. Iron, Lost in Despair, one of my favourite songs by them of all time, Lie Hi Yay, which is amazing, and that's the shit I like. Give me more songs like this. Yes, Tears, Iron, yeah, great songs. I think it's a step up from the debut, but it still has that kind of melodic death atmosphere like the first one does. It doesn't feel quite as like marching off to war, I'm singing a song. It's just kind of like good melodic death, which is why on my melodic death metal ranking, Insomnium and Bellacore is way higher than like, I don't know, Dark Tranquillity and At the Gates, because they just have longer songs, more epic songs, more emotion, and this one's just a fun fucking melodic death metal, aside from Light A. But yeah, it's a great fucking album overall, and this will piss everyone off, but I don't think Yari's a king. I don't think he's a god. I don't think Ensiferum died when he left. I think he got better. The next two albums are fucking better. And my word is law here. So you sit your fucking asses down and I'll tell you why the next two albums are Ensiferum's fucking best. So next up, From Afar. This is more like it. These next two are 11 out of 10s. Adore every fucking song on these albums. Everyone. From Afar. Twilight Tavern. Twilight Tavern, one of the best sing-along songs ever made. To Reach the Heathen Throne, what an amazing, epic, 10-minute song Heathen Throne is. Fucking love Heathen Throne. Stone Cold Metal, the riff in that. Fucking epic. Longest Journey, another fucking long, epic song. So, yeah, this just has fucking everything. I think the song's more memorable, the longer, the more fun. Everything's just better. Everything is just better. It's at 11 out of 10 for me. This era of Ensiferum, easily my favourite. Easily my favourite. And this album is just fantastic. It's proggy, it's epic, it's got Twilight Tavern on. Need I say more? It's fucking amazing. It's 11 out of 10, and I adore it. But it's not my favourite. My favourite is Victory Songs. The reason why, I can sing every fucking chorus on all the songs on the album. I think every song is a 10 out of 10. Blood is the Price of Glory, starting off with that, and then Deathbringer from the Sky. Deathbringer from the Sky, and then Artie, which is like, however they say it, is so fun to sing along to. I fucking adore that song, and that's my first Ensiferum song, and this is my first album. Nostalgia, that's why he's put it top. Yeah, sure, but I think it's a 10 out of 10, my favourite folk metal album of all time. It always will be. One More Magic Potion is just the best, most fun song by them. Wanderer is the best ballad they've ever done, and I fucking love it. I love The Wanderer. The Wanderer's part is to ride alone. Tears in my eyes for listening to this. Raised by the Sword, the fucking epic guitar in that. And then my favourite song by them overall, completely, easily, Victory Songs. Another 10-minute long song. Victory songs arising in the night, telling all of our undying strength and might. Come on, the fuck on. This doesn't want to make you just ride into Valhalla. Nothing will. The first two albums, the good melodic death. I don't give a fuck about good melodic death. I want epic songs, epic albums, and this is the most epic they've ever fucking been. It's like Bloodfire Death by Bathory, which is easily my favourite Bathory album. This feels like that. Epic, charging off into an enemy, and then getting lost in the forest with one more magic potion and then wandering around with the ballady song. Yeah, everything's perfect on this album. It's a 10. It's a fucking 10. Okay, fanboying aside, I get known for overhyping shit. But also, fuck you. Easily number 1. Love Victory Songs, one of my favourite albums of all time. And it's not even fucking close. It's not even close. I do love All. Two Paths is the only one I'm iffy on, but I still enjoy it. So, hopefully you enjoyed this little video. Hopefully you didn't get too triggered. Hopefully you didn't get too triggered. Let me know your picks down below. Probably don't agree with me, but if you do, whoever agrees with me, I'll give you a gold sticker and a cookie. So hopefully you had a good time, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.